Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Power 11 processor. And I'm going to specifically discuss the engineering behind it and how this processor was designed. It's useful in chip design and the semiconductor industry in general because these processors are used for chips, a lot of times. This is often used for chips. So just some background information. The Power 11 processor, it's a processor made by IBM. That's a company, IBM, that designs chips. So here on the bottom left side of the screen, there's an image. It says Power 11, that's the processor. It mentions core, thread strength, socket performance, full breadth AI, the different components and features that this processor has. This is a rough outline, like a sketch of the Power 11 processor and how it's designed. And here on the bottom right part of the screen, there's an image of other processors, like the past models of processors. There's the Power 7, 7 Plus, Power 8, 9, Power 10 processor. And here's the Power 11 processor, and it discusses different features about them, similarities that these processors has, and then now we'll discuss in this video specifically the Power 11 processor. So this processor, it was released on July 8th, 2025. It's now being produced. It's being manufactured, full scale, I'd say. This processor, so the reason it was made is to perform more intense tasks. You see, in this processor, the cores are more intense. They have a higher clock speed, and that it makes them be able to perform more intense tasks, tasks that require more energy. These processors started from Power 8. There's Power 7, Power 8. There's also the Power 7 Plus processor. So they started from roughly around Power 7, Power 8, and they have been increasing, in complexity, and they're similar processors altogether, but they have been increasing. They've been adding things. It's like the iPhone. There's an iPhone 10, 11, 12, iPhone 15, 16, like that. These processors have also been increasing. There's been the processor Power 9, 10, 11 processor. And as you can see in this image here, there is a Power Future processor that is still under development. It's still being made. So after the Power 11 processor, the Power Future processor is expected to be made, and that should have some more complex features than the Power 11 processor even. So now I'll discuss a little bit about how this processor was made and its significance in the chip industry. So it was engineered to be extra reliable. This processor is it's considered to be very reliable, very effective. It's one of the most effective processors that IBM has made. It rarely makes mistakes. Generally speaking, it's pretty accurate in the tasks that it performs. See, Power 11 has two socket systems. When it was designed, they added these socket systems. It has two of them. That's a difference from the Power 10 processor. Power 10 doesn't have that, but Power 11 does. This makes the processor more advanced as a result, and specifically even more advanced than the Power 10 processor. And also, now I'll discuss some of the cores in the Power 11 processor. So half of the cores that are in the Power 11 processor, 50% of those cores, have a higher clock speed than those cores of the Power 10 processor. The other half are the same as the Power 10 processor, but the other half of the cores in the Power 11 processor have a higher clock speed. And this, as a result, leads up to the Power Processor 11 being more efficient and reliable, as discussed before. So yeah, here on the bottom part of the screen, you can see there's an image. It says from Power 10 to Power 11, so they're comparing the two. Well, what's better about Power 11 than Power 10? So they're talking about relative performance growth. So here are different systems. So the sockets, as discussed, Power 11 has 2 sockets, has a higher form factor. There's a comparison here, Power 11, 12, 11, Power 11 and Power 10, I meant. And then there's a growth, as you can see. How much increase there was, 50%, 31%, different percentages there. Here are some things, like specific factors that were increased, such as density was increased, spread was also increased, the chip architecture was made to be better, more reliable. The thermal innovation, the Power 11 is made to withstand complex, very hot scenarios. It's made to be able to withstand high temperatures. Power 10 doesn't have that. Power 11 has this special feature. And the architecture, Power 11 uses the 2.5 DISC architecture. It's some higher level architecture than that of the Power 11, of the Power 10. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and that's it. See you in the next video.